good morning and assalamu alaikum. This is Ms. Nusrat Fatma. Today I am here to teach you the further topics of agriculture. Before starting the topics, let's discuss what we have learned. We have learned about agriculture, the importance of agriculture, crops, farming, the types of crops. We have learned about the main crops of Pakistan, chief crops of Pakistan. Today we are going to discuss about the types of farming. So let's start our lecture. Objectives. At the end of this video you will be able to describe the types of farming, define nomadic herding, describe about the Balochi tribes, discuss about the Masai people, and define shifting cultivation. Types of agriculture. So students, there are different types of agriculture that are used in Pakistan, but in this video we will discuss the two major types of agriculture. So the types of agriculture are nomadic herding, livestock ranching, shifting cultivation, intensive subsistence farming, commercial plantation, Mediterranean agriculture, commercial grain farming. Nomadic herding. Do you know what is nomadic herding? Let's discuss about nomadic herding. What is nomadic herding? Before starting to understand about nomadic herding, let's discuss about the word nomad. Nomadic herding derives from the word nomads. Do you know who are nomads? As from the picture you can understand. Yes, nomads are those people who move from one place to another in search of food, or a member of a group of people who move from one place to another rather than living in one place. Nomads. These nomads move with their cattle or herds known as nomadic herding. So we can say, what is nomadic herding? Nomadic herding is the movement of nomads with their cattle or herds. Why do they move? What is the reason behind this? Why do they move? They move because of water and fodder for their animal, in search of water and fodder for their animal. Besides this, there is another reason. They move due to climatic constraints such as inadequate or poor rainfall, high temperature. They usually follow a defined route. Okay. Let's discuss about the animals of nomadic herding. Nomadic pastoralism is largely practiced in arid and semi-arid areas. Animals reared by nomadic pastoralists include camel, goat, horse, donkeys, reindeers. These are the main animals which are used by nomads. They use these animals, and these animals are very useful for them, because with the help of those animals they make clothes. They use them for traveling, they use them for carrying their load, they use them for making blankets. Okay. Besides this, they also use them for food. Nomadic herding in Balochistan. Now we are going to discuss about the nomadic herding in Balochistan. Some Balochis are beginning to grow crops and lead a settled life, but the large majority continues with their traditional way of life. They keep moving on in search of fresh grazing for their sheep, goats and camels. Do you know about Balochistan? Balochistan is one of the fourth province of Pakistan. It is the westernmost state of Indian subcontinent. It is the largest province in terms of land area. So let's discuss about the Baloch tribes. Who are Baloch tribes? The Baloch are Iranian people who live mainly in the Balochistan, located at the southeasternmost edge of the Iranian plateau, encompassing the countries of Pakistan, Iran and Afghanistan. The Balochis have to move on fair frequently because they never find really good grazing land. As I told you in the previous discussion, that the nomads move from one place to another in search of food, in search of water for their animals. So Balochi tribes also have to move one fair frequently because they never find really good grazing land. They usually use their animals have to graze on scrub vegetation such as the scrub called natural vegetation. Okay. Why do they move? As I told you, they move to find good grazing land because of high temperature. What are the lifestyle of Balochi tribes? Nomadic people have very few possessions. When the Balochi moves, everything they has to be carried on a few donkeys. They weave blanket from their sheep's wools and goats' hair and use them there to make their tents called gadans. Their tents are called gadans. They make blankets. Their tents are large as 16 meter by 4 meter and they have a partition between the middle. They weave blanket, as I told you, from goats and sheep and their tents are called gadan. The Balochi wear more clothes than people in Sindh and in the Punjab, especially in winter. Now we are going to discuss about another tribe and the name of the tribe is Maasai. Maasai belongs to East Africa. As you can see the picture on the screen, boys of Maasai tribes who are looking after some of the family herds of cattle. The Maasai live in parts of Kenya and East Africa. The Maasai measure their wealth by the number of their cattle. From this map you can understand where the location of Maasai. Most of the Maasai tribe live in Kenya. The lifestyle of Maasai people. As I told you that the Maasai measure their wealth by the number of their cattle. They have dark complexion, they are dark and very thin. They grow grasses. During the rest of the year in Kenya it is dry and hot, so the tree lose their leaves, streams dry up and the grasses begin to die. This is the reason that's why Maasai move only in one season of the year. Is that as the same as Balochi tribes. The Maasai have to move on after a few days or a few weeks depending on how much pasture there is in the area. The Maasai lifestyle also has to be similar like that of Balochis because they too cannot take many possessions with them. They load their poles and skins out of which they make their tent, food, water and cooking pots onto their donkey. The Maasai food is mainly meat and milk from their sheep and goat and as well as blood taken from small cuts in the cattle's neck. There is another type of farming that is shifting cultivation. Do you ever heard about shifting cultivation? Shifting. What do you think? What do you mean by shifting? Yes, जिस तरह हम अपना घर चेंज कर रहे होते तो हम कह रहे थे वी आर शिफ्टिंग, वी आर डूइंग आर शिफ्टिंग. तो शिफ्टिंग मीन्स टू मूव फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर. Okay, so what is shifting cultivation? When the farmers move from one place to another place, so it means they practice shifting cultivation. They move and start cultivating a new area. So we can say shifting cultivation is a farming system where farmer moves from one place to another and start cultivating a new area. This type of farming is practiced by tribes in forests around the world. Okay, what are the characteristics of shifting cultivation? Making a clearing, growing crops, abandoning the clearing. From this picture, can you identify the picture? Yes, this is the picture of Amazon forest. Amazon forest, the greatest supplier of oxygen in the world, the biggest forest of the world. The Amazon forest is in Brazil, and there is a tribe live in Amazon forest known as Yanomami. Yanomami belongs to a tribe in South America. They make clearing in forests so that they can grow food and make their houses. That's enough for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. So let's discuss what we have learned. We have learned about the types of farming, nomadic herding, tribes in Balochistan, Maasai people, and shifting cultivation. Take care. Allah Hafiz.